Stoplights and Motorcycles, honoring a 100-year-old Veterans Hall and a kid who looks to be interested in old machinery, on this month's 1916 Excelsior ride. I ride through this stoplight almost daily, and it has been an on and off problem in not changing for motorcycles for at least 20 years. In the past, I was on a first-name basis with the town's traffic engineer, who would make adjustments when I complained loud enough. Fortunately, California law allows a non-functioning traffic signal to be treated as if it's controlled by stop signs in all directions, meaning you must stop, yield to traffic, and proceed with caution. That known, it still creeps me out to do, so as I got a ticket for doing it once when a policeman saw me going through a red light, having not looked up until he saw me going through it. I fought that ticket for 6 months and 5 times in court and still lost. I think the policeman felt bad about it, as he told me afterwards that if I had talked to him before the court appearances that the outcome may have been different, a lesson learned just a little too late. After sitting at the light through several cycles, I finally proceeded right after a police car drove by. I think he would have been cool with it, but I am glad I didn't have to find out. I will be joined by my friend Mike Lynch, who will be riding his 1930 Indian Scout. As folks that follow this series know, Mike is a consummate vintage motorcycle machinist and mechanic working on all things mechanical since he was 10 years old, and who has helped me get and keep this 109-year-old machine on the road. In a future segment, I hope to chronicle some of his work on one of these rides. The destination of our ride is the Veterans Memorial Building of the San Ramon Valley, which was celebrating its 100th anniversary. A note from their website. Since 1925, the Veterans Memorial Building of San Ramon Valley has provided an activity center for the San Ramon Valley veteran community. This classic building has played host to thousands of veteran activities as well as community events, attracting Valley residents to downtown Danville for senior programs, parties, banquets, weddings, voting, library use, and many other activities. In 2012, after more than 80 years of special events and wonderful memories, the town of Danville and members of the community came together to support and celebrate the renovation and expansion of our Veterans Memorial Building, and today we celebrate its 100th anniversary. Once we arrived, Mike and I enjoyed talking about the old bikes with bystanders and fellow riders, and the old cars and fire truck were fascinating to explore. This was a 1913 Studebaker Model 35 7-passenger touring car equipped with a 267 cubic inch 4-cylinder motor that produced 35 horsepower. This elegant winged motometer temperature gauge radiator cap is a work of art. As a side note, Studebaker wagons were once sold in San Ramon. This elegant Pierce was built in 1918 and sports a hard-to-find period-correct porcelain license plate with a lead bell-shaped tag showing its 1918 registration. It's also a right-hand drive model. The Patriot Guard Riders are a volunteer organization which ensures dignity and respect at memorial services honoring fallen military heroes, first responders, and honorably discharged veterans. I rode with them a few times many years ago, a great organization. Loved seeing this young man show a great deal of interest in the old machines. Maybe there is hope for the hobby after all. Ending with this message. Never again will an American warrior be scorned or ignored. My brother who flew a helicopter like this one in Vietnam felt that pain. Thankfully, attitudes for the most part have changed. Thank you, Keith, and all our veteran heroes. And thank you, Danville, for preserving and enhancing this building in honor of our veterans. Produced by Mark Harrigan. Thank you coming along on this month's 1916 Excelsior ride.